Into 2K Sports. Now Atlanta starting 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point. And for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Ball in at the 1. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now. I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Levine, good.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
From deep three-point land. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there. But I tell you what, he's got deep range. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that really are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Here's Daniels. Chicago making their last shot. Another one falls for Atlanta. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Over Levine. Hunter can't get it to go.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Levine for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The kick out to Johnson. Capella, screen on Williams. Johnson for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and goes to work. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Johnson. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Levine. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks trailing. Hunter on the wing. Williams defending. Ball against Bogdanovich. Johnson for 3. Counted from distance. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Levine. He's got 11.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Hunter against Levine. Over Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine. Now Johnson for 3. Jalen Johnson. He's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. He had solid production. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the 1.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hunter. Still without a bucket. Bogdanovich with a screen on Ball. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Fourth, the Hawks.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And now the Hawks on the break. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by White. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. There's the steal. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And here's Hunter from the arc. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Into the lane. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. Hunter against Ball. Hunter in the post. 17 points in his last outing. Johnson for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Levine. And he can't jam it through. The Hawks lead by 6. Capella inside. He's guarded by White.
We often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Bogdanovich up top. Back to Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Daniels. And here's Hunter for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Alec. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Chicago with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Levine for three. Another three for Chicago.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
On the wing, Levine. Hunter, monstrous jam by Levine.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Left side, Levine.
Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulder.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
It's Daniels with a drive. Bogdanovich from long range. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
34.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you...
Taking a peek now. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sumo is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Smith in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Rizachet, defended by Horton-Tucker. Pass to Roddy. Here's Matthews. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. The lead is 2. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the Hawks making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Wallace misses. Bulls leading by 4. Smith outside. Here's Buzelis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Buzelis has got his second basket of the game.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Here's Wallace to the left side wing. Pass to Matthews. Here's Rizachet. Off target from outside. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside Giddey. And it's in there. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Wallace outside. Pass to Rizachet. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it up and in.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Wallace. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Giddey. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's okay. That's just insane.
Strong finish.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Matthews. He's covered by DeSumo, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. With the drive, 3 on the clock. Here's Rizachet. Shots blocked.
They've upped their intensity on defense, a noticeable change from the first half.
Here's DeSumo. And no good, but close on that one, so he'll shoot 2 now.
First personal
How about the grit of Ayo DeSumo? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, B.A. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Johnson. There's the drive.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammates.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hunter on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
White, he's checked in for Chicago.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
On the wing, Levine. Hunter covering. Outside Levine for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. Look at Levine exploding to the cup.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. Pass to Capella. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Here's Levine. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer.
Now that's how you finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big... And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. Looking to run whenever...
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just...
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at point guard. Tipped. 6 to shoot. Ball with a steal. Pass to Levine. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by White. Now Capella. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Tries it from 19. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Levine down the lane. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. Offensive board. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Ball outside. Can't hit that one. Hawks trail by 7. Johnson for 3. Pass to Hunter. Here's Daniels. The Hawks need to get one up here. Capella can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 7. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
Bogdanovich against White. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Bogdanovich up top. Tries it from 19. And right through it goes!
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 5. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Bogdanovich against White. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over White. Good work defensively by White. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Williams punches it home.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Takes a 3. Daniels misses. Chicago leading by 7. And now the Bulls in transition. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Ball. Outside Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. All no good. Hawks trail by 7. Right side, Bogdanovich. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And the Bulls shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
55 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
White against Bogdanovich. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coaches.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Bogdanovich against White. Hunter, a screen on White. Bogdanovich from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. White with it, and so Chicago takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
for tuning in. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Wendell Carter. Jalen Suggs is out there with Wagner. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 4. And for Chicago, the wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ball. Banchero against Levine. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if you want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Here's Levine. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bitadze the pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Craig in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Now here's Levine. He had 35 points last game out.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Levine against Banchero. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Banchero. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Banchero.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Ball. In the corner, it's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that. Levine just going to work, talented, finishing inside.
Suggs with the ball. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carter down low. Wide up. There's Wagner with the three. Here's Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
There's Levine, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Franz Wagner is out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the four-man position.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. They get a hand on it.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
Outside, White to the left wing. Here's Ball. He takes it in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit. And he drives inside anyway.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Now, here's Wagner. To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
There's Ball with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Outside Williams, 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. That's tipped. Levine against Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Carter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Magic in second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Launches a three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by White. Faulkner wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 9. There's Levine. The rebound by Batadze.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Banchero outside. And finished off by Banchero.
Showing why he was drafted first overall, Paolo Banchero has been a hoop getter tonight.
Levine, a screen on Suggs. Kick out to Levine. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. It's deflected.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Magic leading by 11. Driving in. Batadze. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Levine with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Wagner against White. Wagner outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
Moving on now. That'll do it for our show.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Josh Giddey is out there with Dosumu. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Giddey against Anthony. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Dosumu. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And Talen Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Now here's Anthony, defended by Dosumu. Clock is at 3. De Silva with the bucket.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Giddey with it. Isaac picks him up. On the wing, Giddey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Scoreless thus far. Nailed from three-point land.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. In transition, here come the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
And they also showed up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. Pass to De Silva. Drills it from outside. De Silva's got 6 points in the quarter.
Caldwell Pope really solid at passing the ball, and passes like that prove it.
Now Buzelis. He's got 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's Caldwell Pope. No scoring in this one. They grab their own miss. Isaac right side. Pass to Anthony. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Isaac a screen. From the arc. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's Giddey with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got 6.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Anthony down low, defended by Dosunmu. Giddey with it. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Jalen Suggs. Also, Franz Wagner out there. Wendell Carter is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 4 slot. Levine. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Magic lead by 15.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Levine's shot is off.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Wagner against White. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely. Here's Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Let's hear it one more time for your Chicago Lovables.
Bulls trail by 18. Outside, Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Oh, nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Vucevic, a screen on Banchero. Drills the three-pointer.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Suggs against Ball. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's the three. And it's Suggs missing. Bulls trail by 14. For three, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a three in the first.
Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Ball against Suggs. Going inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Lonzo Ball.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Up top, Wagner.
2 minutes.
Light covering. Wagner against White. Wagner left side. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 12. Master Williams. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Levine. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Clock at 4. Levine can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Poked away.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Orlando.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And tonight's win will put them up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a tentative edge here with one still left to be played against the Bulls.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Levine can't hit, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and They're the only ones who don't realize that.
Suggs passes to Carter. Here's Banchero. Missed. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big mark. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
opening. Hey, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Jalen Suggs out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Daniels misses. And Carroll with it. Isaac outside. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
Both good from the line that time. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
The 3 from Ben Carroll. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Suggs against Johnson. Deflected. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a great job by Isaac, showing his athleticism, getting up the floor in a hurry to convert.
Stolen by Carter. Here's Ben Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Bogdanovich. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And Atlanta misses again.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. From deep, Johnson knocks down the triple.
Full head of steam from Johnson on the fast break. He knew he was finishing that one
off. Suggs outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Rebounded by the Hawks.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by Carter. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Gotta take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
Now here's Suggs. Driving in. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 from Suggs.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, VA? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Nails it from three. Bogdanovich has got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Hunter. Open shot, Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting. Good if it goes. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Some great action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Daniels in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Bogdanovich. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Over Wagner. Orlando with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Daniels. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Banchero. 9 points in the game. Here's Wagner. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Johnson a screen on Suggs. Hunter finds Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
Here's Wagner. And it falls all over the rim and in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bogdanovich against Wagner. There's the 3. The rebound by Carter.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the double.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Wagner. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. They get it back. Pass to Banchero. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Banchero's got 11.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Suggs. Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. And it's all tied up. Daniels has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
And Suggs, here we go. Isaac outside. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Hunter. Now here's Wagner. The three from Banchero. Sinks the tray. He's got 14.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 10. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Outside Johnson. This one for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Isaac for 3, and the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Hawks trail by 3. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. From deep. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Banchero outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Fires from way outside. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through and moving along, thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, B.A., that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. We've got Cole Anthony. He's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. Orlando with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Anthony in the post. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment at the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Matthews' shot is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Orlando shooting around 50% of the game so far.
Atlanta foul. Garrison Matthews. His first, team second.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Offline from the top of the key. Capella, screen on Anthony. Pass to Capella. There's the drive, and it's Capella with the jam.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive, just knifes his way to the basket.
Garrison Matthews.
Out to Anthony. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Orlando again missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding, and of course that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside. And don't sleep on KCP and his quickness. He's skilled at getting out and finishing the break.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound, De Silva. Here's Wagner, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's Howard, plenty of space. Great look there, but off target.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Rizachet. No points yet. And he throws it down with one hand.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. It's stolen away. Capella with it. Wagner picks him up. And Capella gets it to go. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% for the field.
And Anthony, here we go. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Matthews. It's good. Matthews gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to De Silva. Kicks it out to Wagner. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Matthews passes to Capella. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fires hitting the triple. Matthews got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Anthony outside. Tipped away. Here's Matthews. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Drops in the 3.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. And here's Johnson. The 3 ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wagner. Carter with it to tie it up. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich from long range. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Hey, man, Bogdanovich can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy. Gotta love it.
Suggs surveys the D.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
The kick out to Banchero. And the three-pointer goes. Banchero's got 6 in the quarter.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Bogdanovich against Wagner. Bogdanovich, no good.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
On the wing, Suggs. Banchero the screen. 4 on the clock. To tie it up. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Hawks leading. The kick out to Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. And he commits the intentional foul. And look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Johnson against Isaac. Bogdanovich down low. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
And Suggs, here we go. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this. And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Now Suggs. 3-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Johnson. Hunter against Wagner. Shoots. Hunter can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Wagner. Yeah!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovich. Going inside. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Timeout. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
got a piece of it. Oh, get it out of here. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited.
moments away as the drama awaits. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Basketball. On 2K Sports, let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wingman, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, outside the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. Hits the three-point bomb. Hunter's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Hawks. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. There's Levine. Nails the baby hook.
And Levine's eyes light up when the break is on. He's so elusive in these situations.
Bogdanovich against White. And Bogdanovich kicks to Daniels. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Chicago. Levine feeling it out a bit. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Hunter. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
For 3, Levine, good on the triple. Levine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make that.
And he drives in. Daniels passes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he starts out with a miss in this one. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Stan, a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Williams. Ball with it and guarded by Capella. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Capella against Levine. Daniels dishes to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
On the wing, Levine, covered by Hunter. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first. Team's first.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Levine for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, the defense has got to know, when Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Ball. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
A drive by Vucevic. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks trail by 5. Hunter on the wing. Guarded by Levine. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, Daniels has good length. So this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Levine against Hunter. Levine kicks to White. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Daniels. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Daniels has got his second bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Levine with it. Over Hunter. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. That quote. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Capella kicks to Hunter. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Daniels with it. He's covered by Ball. And here's Daniels. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Daniels. There's the triple. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Daniels has got 7 points.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Atlanta's shooting well, 50% for the 4. Here's Hunter, and Levine with the block. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
And Daniels up top. He's covered by Ball. Daniels passes to Hunter. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Now Capella. Pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Hunter. 17 points in his last outing. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Daniels with it, now guarded by Ball. That's tipped. Down low. Outside, Levine. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive.
Hunter with it, now guarded by Ball. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside, Levine. Outside, White. With the teardrop. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 7. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That shot off. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
That one good for 2. Levine's got 21. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against San Antonio. Daniels kicks to Hunter. Offensive rebound. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on it.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Rebound by Johnson.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
2 on the clock. About that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hunter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And focusing back in on the Hawks. They're in a tight one.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses.
And that concludes.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Smith, Dosumu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Shot clock at 5.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Dosumu.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful. 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Reza Shea, defended by Horton Tucker. The Bulls leading by 6. Giddey with it. Matthews covering. And he dunks it down.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of him.
Pass to Reza Shea. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Roddy. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Over in the corner, Dosumu. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Thursday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of the season.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Out to Smith. It's tipped. And then Smith with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Chicago leading by 6.
Garrison Matthews.
1:52 left in the third. And Giddey gets it to go. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Buzelis, no one around him, gets the three-pointer to fall. Buzelis has got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. Okongwu finds Matthews. Here's Roddy. Back to Matthews. Pass to Roddy. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. To halt the run. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 13. Smith with it. And the shot goes down. Smith's got 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Also, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Bill.
Okay, listen, let's sustain it now and let's put...
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Hawks trail by 15. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Daniels in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Hunter against Levine. Ball from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Williams has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Bogdanovich. He drains the quick shot.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
And stolen by Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. White covering.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Now, here's Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Well, that floater is not an easy shot, but Levine makes it look like one.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Stolen by Ball. Fast break, here they come. Jumps up, and Ball slams it in.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Capella with the bucket.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D. Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Well, if you put it up there, Capella has the length, and go get it.
And Levine launches it from deep. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine inside the 3-point line. Johnson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Levine. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Levine. Atlanta again missing. The Bulls leading by 18. Fires from the wing. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win
for the Bulls. When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And it's White missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 16-point game. For three, LaVine bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And the basket by Johnson.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Hunter against LaVine. Clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. Not going to go that time. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van...
Nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Ball in at the point. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Bulls on D. And Carroll passes to Isaac. 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Levine against Banchero. Levine passes to Ball over Banchero, and Ball with a basket. The assist by Levine.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Outside Carter. Pass to Suggs. Lots of room. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And Levine, throw it down.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop him.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Levine for 3. Offensive rebound. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vuce does.
The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Wagner. Drives to the hoop. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Levine can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And Carroll outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
And so Ball nails both of them. Now here's Wagner. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You're off beat. Bring those moves.
Ellis is checked in for White. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th on the list, the Magic.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
Ball against Suggs. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Levine. 35 points his last game. Great D that time from Banchero.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Wagner off the drive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. On the wing, Suggs, hounded by Ball. The 3 from Banchero. Ellis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 4. Williams on the wing, fires the 3, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Wagner inside. He's covered by Levine.
When it comes to contesting shots, Ellis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Ball no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Sends it home from 3-point land. Suggs has got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Hunting. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Jalen Suggs out there with Wagner. And it's Banchero in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused."
Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Suggs surveys the D. Banchero outside. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's Levine. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Magic. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Chicago leading by 5. Ball outside. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside, Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Williams has got 6.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Suggs with it. Guarded now by Ball. Wagner with a screen. Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Levine with a screen on Suggs. There's Ball with a three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Magic trail by 7. Wagner finds Banchero. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh, and Levine with a block.
When you got bounced like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Williams grabs the board. Chicago leading by 7. Levine on the take. And the dunk by Levine.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Suggs. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Levine with it. And he drives in. Oh, Levine with full force.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
1:33 left in the second quarter. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Banchero against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. Back to Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Vucevic has got his second basket on the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Suggs against Ball, and Suggs, here we go, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Isaac. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Banchero in the post, working on Williams. Banchero no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Ball taking his time here. On the take, and Ball throws it down.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
Suggs outside. Banchero outside. The 3 is up. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
3 for Paolo Banchero. Substitution on.
Here's Levine. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Bulls leading by 7. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Magic.
Where's the intensity?
And that is going to do.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Buzelis out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's DeSumo. And it's Giddey in at the 1. Magic trail by 7. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. And the jumper from down low is true. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Bulls making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Phillips. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mo Wagner.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Bulls, Phillips. 2 shots.
Good on both. Magic trail by 7. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's De Silva. No good on the 3. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Bataze. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Caldwell Pope with a drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Giddey against Caldwell Pope. For 3, Smith. Right side, Horton-Tucker. Back to Giddey. The floater. And that one's good. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Count it. Good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Anthony, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Anthony in the post. He's covered by DeSumo. Anthony with a bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Giddey into the lane, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Pass to De Silva. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Giddey defends. Driving inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Magic trail by 4. 1:10 left in the third. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points in the quarter. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And it's Giddey off the drive. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Takes it inside. Caldwell Pope. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. 4th, Orlando.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group, and that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Levine can't hit. Orlando trailing here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Wagner. For the lead. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Levine. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We got now start to anchor down defense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Franz Wagner out there with Suggs. And it's Ben Carroll in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. To tie it up, Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. Using his size, Ben Carroll gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Ben Carroll.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Levine with it to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Back to Suggs. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball against Suggs. Ball passes to Levine. No good on the triple. Magic trail by 4. Isaac outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. Suggs outside. To the wing, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Ben Carroll finishes with force inside.
This is why you must push Van Carroll out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Buzelis, and that one is hammered home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Suggs against Ball. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Suggs outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. He's off on the layup. Pass to Buzelis. Orlando with a rebound. Here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. Vucevic against Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Still early in his career, Carter Jr. already hitting important shots for his team.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Wagner. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. That gives them the lead. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Buzelis, defended by Wagner. 4 on the clock. Releases. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Suggs against Ball. 55 seconds left in the game. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Chicago with a rebound. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Orlando with the ball. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Ball. The 3 from Banchero. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams from long range. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And Carroll against Levine. Launches a 3. Misses the tray. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Levine gets the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
For coming out and rooting.
it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Now, Banchero. After Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. And then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big-time slam for big man Carter Jr.
Daniel from outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Suggs. Hunter grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Johnson, a wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Suggs in the corner. Fires for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Hunter dishes to Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Suggs in the corner. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. There's the lob to Banchero. Okongwu against Wagner. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Wagner following the 3 by Atlanta. And finish off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack
and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
35 seconds left in the first. Daniels, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Out to Carter. Back to Wagner. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. It's stolen by Carter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Wagner is out there with Suggs. And it's Banchero in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Johnson from outside knocks down the three ball. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Suggs looking around, kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero outside. Three-pointer. And it's Wagner missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Daniels from outside. Here's Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Johnson finds Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Suggs. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Wagner passes to Banchero. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Banchero. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Orlando grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
On their passes to Banchero. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against Milwaukee, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
And there's another turnover by Atlanta. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Suggs from deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Suggs. Now here's Johnson. Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Now Carter. Now here's Suggs. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Here's Isaac. Plays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Suggs. Will it go? Bogdanovich, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Daniels with it. Good if it goes. He got
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of a confidence boost going into the half. They were just really wobbling here coming towards the break.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Orlando out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum. And now, not a bad. Thank you for being with us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Orlando leading by 5. So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rizachet is out there at Nance. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Matthews in at the point guard position.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Well pulled with a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 5. And here's Matthews. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Matthews has got his first 2 points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to De Silva. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The Hawks making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Now here's Matthews. The drive by Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays what they force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Driving in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Nance has got 4 points in the quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Caldwell Pope with a screen for Anthony. Caldwell Pope kicks to Anthony. And that one, good.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Here's Matthews. No good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 6.
Yeah, cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Matthews dishes to Nance. Capella sets a screen for Nance. Capella the pass to Nance. 4 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Magic leading by 6. Deep 2 from Wagner. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to De Silva. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 6. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for Orlando.
And their big men are getting the bigger percentage of these boards. You know, you expect that, and they'll need them to continue to control the paint and clean up the mess if they're going to win this game.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Rizichet. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Wallace. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Matthews. Here's De Silva. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's De Silva. A three-pointer is right on target. De Silva's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando. Atlanta's shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Daniels from outside. De Silva with the rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The 3 from Anthony. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Anthony. From deep, Johnson can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Daniels inside the line. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Wagner from long range. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Wagner in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now Bogdanovich. After Cole Anthony missed from long range. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Johnson for 3. It's good from long range. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Hawks. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Contavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP.
Daniels with it. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. No good with the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now Anthony, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last 3-pointer. Bitadze can't hit. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Back to Bogdanovich. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Suggs. Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And so here's Orlando. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Back to Suggs. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Launches from deep. And it's Banchero missing. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Hunter. There's the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Assisted by
Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Six on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
.152 left in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Banchero. Hunter the pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. A putback.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Picked him clean. Daniels makes it off the glass. Daniels has got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Isaac. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Carter. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich with it. Defended now by Wagner. Good work there as it goes.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovich's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up.
58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocked loose. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 3 on the clock. There's Wagner with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Here's Daniels. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson outside. Now Hunter. Over Banchero. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. 16 seconds left in the game. Now, here's Wagner. So the Magic win it. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay